I know, I'm late, but I was just doing some stuff at the weekend and I needed some time to plan this video out, but here we are. So Eminem's surprise album Kamikaze dropped on Friday, and today I'm just going to be telling you what I personally think the best songs are from the album. My twins' reaction to the album will be linked in the description below. My social media accounts will be down here somewhere. Go and follow those because they're beautiful, they're fantastic. And with that being said, this is CDTV Productions, and let's look at the best songs from Eminem's Kamikaze.
Thought we was running shit till we lost the soul of our shoe. The death of duty broke us in two. We were thrown for a loop, ain't none of us know what to do. And at the time, I was going through my own struggles too.
Here we have one of the few emotionally charged tracks on Kamikaze, where Eminem talks about the disbanding of D12, the rap group which he used to be a part of. Eminem shows here that he's really of two minds about the whole situation. One half of him is sorry that he essentially used the group to propel himself further into fame, but he also feels some sort of anger at the fact that he was expected to carry the careers of 5 other rappers. The song ends with Eminem confirming something that has been clear for a while now, but this just made it official, and that is that D12 is officially over. As for how it sounds, this song just has such a throwback feeling to it, which is fitting as Eminem's first words in the first verse are "It's 2002," and this indeed sounds like a 2002 Eminem Show style track. I'll take this type of emotional Eminem track over another dysfunctional relationship song any day of the week.
Rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay, next minute they get their style from Migos, so they copy Drake. Maybe I just don't know when to turn around and walk away, but all the hate I call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate.
Now, this was easily the most controversial track from the entire Kamikaze album, which is kind of smart because this is the specific song that Eminem made a music video for. Like, he knew people would be drawn to this one, primarily due to the shots thrown at Tyler the Creator, where Eminem dropped that specific F word that he quite likes to use. I didn't really like the diss. I honestly thought it was unnecessary, and the same can be said for the Earl the Hooded Sweater shot. I'm still crying about that. But I can't deny that the track sounds really damn good. Justin Vernon's vocals are absolutely beautiful, and Eminem comes out with great wordplay and a steadier flow to really get his message across. As with many tracks on this project, he targets multiple people on here, such as Charlemagne, DJ Academics, and even throws some very cutting shots at Joe Budden. Eminem basically establishes on this track that he's been one of the biggest influencers in hip-hop, and he wants people to respect that.
I respond really, but this time shady about the sound off like a fucking cock. Send me Glock to me, God, let me put a fucking silence on this little non-threatening blonde, very cornball taking shots at me. You're not ready, fool, break yourself like Rocksteady crew. Obviously, I'm not getting.
Now, in my twin's reaction to this song, he did say that he was kind of tired of Eminem and similar rappers dissing mumble rap because, ironically, it's so repetitive at this point. Right now, it's kind of played out the whole thing where it's like, oh, I'm going to use stereotypical rapper flows, I'm going to make a typical rap song, but do it better than mainstream rappers would do. You know, it's like imitating them, it's like taking the piss out of them whilst you're rapping the same way they do. It was cool at first, but it seems a bit played out now. I agreed, but after some more listens to this track, which basically is a big mumble rap diss, with even the chorus imitating Migos' Bad and Bougie, we accepted it a bit more because this track goes so damn hard. First of all, I think Royce da 5'9" slaughtered this track. He delivered his lines with so much confidence and even occasionally used these slightly offbeat flows that still sounded on point to me. And I don't know why, but I always crack up when Royce refers to G-Eazy as white and cool. Then Eminem comes in with a ridiculous verse, switching his flows too many times to count, and there's even a beat switch in the middle of his verse, from the Take Heath Look Alive-like instrumental to a Ronnie J beat with brutal 808s. It's a verse that remains exciting from start to finish, and of course, Eminem takes more shots here, most notably at Machine Gun Kelly. It is a mind-blowing display of talent and lyricism, and honestly, I think Eminem sounds great over production like this, even though I did really like this meme. I don't agree with it, but I think it's hilarious.
The era that I'm from, I'll pummel you, that's what it's coming to. What the fuck you gonna do when you run into it? I'm gonna crumble you and I'll take a number 2 and dump on you if you ain't joiner. If you ain't Kendrick Cole or Sean, then you're a goner. I'm about to bring it to anyone in this bitch you want it.
Eminem made sure that he opened up the album strong with this one. You don't see many artists go for a 5-minute long intro track, but for the most part, M manages to keep it captivating throughout. One of my favourite things about this track is how Eminem sounds a lot more focused than he has on a lot of his recent music. His voice has that sharp feeling to it again, the majority of the flows are perfectly executed, and it's packed full of content, even if I disagree with what he had to say about the criticisms of Revival and some of his mumble rap disses. And an example of that is that I don't think people disliked Revival just because they didn't get it. There were a lot more glaring flaws than that. Even though I'm not a huge fan of those specific parts, the track is still impressive enough that I can't help but repeatedly listen to it. Eminem sounded like himself again on here, and this track is exemplary of the fact that criticism makes Eminem put out some of his hardest tracks.
What I owe me at the same cat that would take that feedback and aim back. I need that, but I think it's inevitable. They know a button to press it, whatever the pull to give me the snap though. And if I paid attention, I'm probably making it bigger. But you've been taking your dicks on a fucking back, ho.
Eminem, Joyner Lucas. Does much more really need to be said? It's a combination made in my wettest of dreams, and the song couldn't have lived up to my expectations more. There really is a nice bit of chemistry between Joyner and Eminem too, with them basically handling opposite angles of the same story, whilst displaying their insane technical rapping talent. Joyner talks about starting to gain recognition in hip-hop, but still feeling like he's one of the most underrated artists in the game, mentioning how he's probably always gonna be underappreciated when it comes to things like music awards. Eminem, on the other hand, flips the start of Joyner's verse around to talk about his success and the fact that he has so much to lose now. Seeing Eminem and Joyner work off of each other like this is just incredible, and it honestly makes for the most perfect song on the album in my opinion. The flows are deadly, the beat bumps, and both men bring the aggression that you'd expect from them. Really, I couldn't have gotten more out of this Eminem and Joyner collab. It was brilliant, and it is easily my favourite track, and as far as I know, a lot of other people's favourite track from Kamikaze. Well guys, that is going to be it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching this one. Like I said, you can follow me on my social medias, which again, will be on the screen right now. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today guys, so thank you so much for watching this one. You know, subscribe if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed this video. Also, leave a like if you feel like it. And thank you so much for watching guys. I will see you all in the next video, and this is CDTV Productions, signing out.